So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Klubnik now from the gun. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Third and 2, it's Klubnik. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Sampson. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
No gain.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Williams. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he's into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it is Klubnik. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun is Klubnik. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. Now he's free at the 35. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Let's give credit to this secondary because they tightened things up. On the previous throw, they gave up a big chunk play. So what's the offense going to do? They're going to come out and test you again. In the NFL, if you show weakness, you better fix it real quick. And in this case, that's exactly what they did.
Throwing again. Klubnik. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here is Klubnik. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it's Klubnik. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Sampson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Moving to his right. He'll run again. And he could have thrown it away. Instead, he does get positive yardage out of it. That's a pickup of about 3. From the 23, here's second down and 7. To throw is Williams. There's a short one caught by Jolie. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. That's taken in, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
He will score again. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first down, Klubnik. This one caught by Patrick. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Klubnik. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
No, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 20. First down, Chicago. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll go right back to Kmet. He's got it again. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Here's Williams. Escaping to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the goal line and in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. That is second TD catch of the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Klubnik gonna throw on first down. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. Caleb Williams to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams puts 6 up for the Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Klubnik to throw on first and 10. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Here is Klubnik on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again is Klubnik. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. Here's Klubnik. He's got his tight end. That's Sadiq. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. To the air again. Klubnik. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Klubnik to the air once more. Short one caught by Sadiq. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. The motion man here is Mitchell. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Kenyon Sadiq, touchdown, New York. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick here is good. Add one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it is Klubnik. To the left side, that is caught by Sadiq. He's inside the 25. And they will finally run him down. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards.
1st down, New York.
Cooper going in motion. Klubnik now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Bears' 16-yard line.
To throw is Klubnik. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be second and goal. Out of the gun, here is Klubnik. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears will take over at their own 15.
Klubnik's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 17
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the
From the 32 now,
line.
here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. See what they have for second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Dylan Sampson was the man he was trying to hook up with there. Third down coming up. Throw it again. It's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. On fourth down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago.
For the Bears.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. On first down, Klubnik. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, it's Klubnik. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Here's Klubnik. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line. Wow, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Klubnik to throw here on second down. That one looked in by Sadiq. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And it's third down.
Klubnik. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Throwing again. Klubnik. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Mitchell, a 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun is Klubnik. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Well, if that was a pickup on first or second down, you'd be thrilled. But here on third and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the first down, and it's going to bring up fourth.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll indeed go, and it's Klubnik. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On first down, here's Sampson. They finally get him down inside the 20, but it looks like this one is going to come back. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackled by Brandon Stevens. A 5-yard gain. Brings up second
Work
down
to do now as they come up on second and long. Off play action. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Results in a fourth
Every so
down.
often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, that is terrific.
The Jets
Out of
take over
bounds,
first and
inside
10
the
at
5-yard
their own
line.
4-yard line.
The motion man here is Mitchell. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much. Second and long coming up.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Over first and 10.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out backed up on your own goal line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances.
And he's got another one. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Chicago. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Jets.
Sanders for the extra point.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Jets will get just a bit closer.
Jets 14. Jason Sanders set to
After
kick
the
off.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
He'll get that out wide to Sampson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Bears sending out their punt team. taken at the 10. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Klubnik gonna throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Looking to throw is Klubnik. In trouble, and down he goes. Jared first. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 3rd and long, here's Klubnik. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. To the left side, that is caught by Sadiq. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Here is Klubnik on 1st and 10. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Klubnik to the air once more. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 7 yards to go.
To the air again. Klubnik. He pulls it in around the 5. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
He'll go. Here's Klubnik. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Bears first down.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific